Hey viewers, it's me and team. It's later in the day and I've already forgot everything I was doing earlier. But something occurred to me while I was out and about, and that is that I should be building some kind of defenses. So, without further ado, I will do just that. And spam out some, no, not infantry, but rather machine guns. Yes. The great objects for mowing people the frick down. Probably a target city would be Hamburg or Men's Cologne. So we will do that, and we'll attempt also to build a coal plant unnecessarily in Berlin. Sure. And, nah, it doesn't matter. I do not need that military wonder. But yes, this will keep me alive. Hopefully. And I forget where I'm sending duders. I think I got some people marching up there already. So we'll have a little gander at this place. Upgrade. Assembly plant. Coal plant. Yeah. We got our first fully developed hammers city in the new world, so to speak. If you will, perhaps. And okay, got an infantry. They're nice to have. They shoot things, they shoot people. If it's Call of Duty, they might even noob tube you, and that would be cool. I'd love to go noob tubing in Civ 4. Hear the thump, and hear your opponent swearing rather than, you know, being upset that they're being killed. No, they were swearing. Well, they're upset that they're being killed, but for different reasons. They were not upset that they died. They are upset because of the way they died, you see. Yeah, that's a very subtle detail. Yeah. Anyway, have I gotten Christianity to spread to any of these cities over here? Oh my, I have. Okay. Well, in that case, we can completely convert the New World into Christianity as well, and feed lots and lots of gold to, I guess, the American Empire, who was the ones who founded the religion and enshrined it, if I recall. Mouse wheel's acting up on me a little bit here, but nothing I can't handle, I think. Assembly plant. Yes, we are going coal plant next. And alright, I did have somebody headed this way. And apparently there's a pig resource right there that I did not know about. So I'm going to settle that post haste. And what was I teching? Yeah, the reason I'm starting to build up military is that those long-standing wars have pretty much quit now. And I no longer trust that I will not be the target of a declaration.
We will make electricity so cheap.
Via machine gun spam, I am probably safe anyway. Anyway, let's get these set up, automate, city garrison, and yep, another city is set up. So easy. And no viewers, that is not your Skype, that is my Skype. So do not worry too much about the constant message spam on said Skype. Sailing east or west, not really great. Oh, I did get some explored land up here. Let's drop a city there. Quite a few more good cities still. And yeah, we're just gonna hold up some machine guns there. Oh, I could troll the AI with the good old Broadway. Let's do it. This is for that culture bomb earlier in the game. See, I remember these things long term, Churchill. You're gonna flip. You're already more German than English. Yeah, you got a lot of cavalrymen there now, but that's not gonna... As soon as someone declares on you, you are toast. And apparently he's the master of Hannibal. Despite the fact that they are running separate religions. Oh, because he capped him. Well, that's acceptable then. Capitulations, although the mechanics for determining capitulation are broken, capitulation as a concept in this game is implemented reasonably. Peace vassals, on the other hand, are utter trash. Utter trash. They're just... It's painful. It's painful to even think about it. Anyway, do I really need anything else? I kinda don't. I think I'll just build wealth until I can build destroyers or something, or battleships. And then, I'll just spam some battleships to go with those machine guns, and that should take care of any problems I have. Security Bureau, yeah, let's build it. What are you guys doing? Oh, you're a worker shipment. Well, I can get you a head start. Let's get over there. Oops. Did I forget to loop that Christian missionary? It looks like I did forget to. Let's properly... Oh no, I didn't. Instead, I probably overbuilt them in the old world. Yes. That is what happened. And they are not even worth the efforts to transport, so let's delete them. We do not need to spread the faith further in the old world. No, we do not. We need to spread it in the new world. Like so. Yeah, we're getting some frivolous upgrades, sue me. It's all good. These workers cannot keep up right now. That may change. Yes, it might. Alright, get these guys on the transports. Oh, whatever, good enough. So I got one there. Well, that's just awkward. But unload there first. Doesn't need to be done perfectly any longer. And this is really terrible by the AI. Like, seriously, what are you doing, AI? Letting me settle all these cities. No, I'm not doing anything with the vassal. Even if you are a cap vassal, it doesn't mean I like you anymore. Well, okay, it does. I definitely have less hatred for cap vassals than peace vassals as a rule. So it does mean that, but that doesn't mean that I'm still going. That doesn't mean I'm necessarily going to like him regardless. So yeah. Can have a scroll of screw off. And we'll put up one workboat first. Too much micro otherwise. And a city here. Lots of cities. Ooh, there we go. AI finally decided to attempt to compete with me. We'll see how that works out. And again, one workboat. They actually settled that. Well, well. Good job, AI. You've settled one city, and I settled like that many. And you have all the bonuses. I could put a city there. It wouldn't do much. Why are we lumber milling? No. The Zulu are awesome. Not really. I kind of don't like them either. But I'm not going to do anything to them. Automate. Automate. Automate it all. We are machine gunning. Coal plant is finished. So, yeah. Just... very easy. Oh no! The Koreans took a city of Tokus. Probably because Toku is so backwards as usual. Ain't even paper yet. These guys don't even have gunpowder, or they don't have rifles, I mean. And it's 1720 AD. Really, really pathetic. Right. There we go, got another settling party. Huh. Yeah, whoops, did not mean to do that. I'm glad the game decided not to automatically declare on him when I clicked on him. It so adores doing sometimes. I know I'm sending a guy there already, but I'm going to send another one because I'm going to have to settle inland. And yeah, we'll just build some barracks for the win. Get a coal plant up in that city. And I think once I've spammed out enough missionaries in the New World... Oh man, that's going to take a while. Well, okay, actually, rather than the settling party, We're gonna build a couple infantry first, off of barracks. Yeah, like 3 infantry. That should be enough, hopefully. And go try to take out, well, that Barb City. Or no, since I have industrialism, maybe I can go with tanks
There is
instead.
one rule for the industrial, and that is
Should
make
have
the
oil
best
already.
quality
Yeah.
of goods possible
Ooh,
at the lowest
panzers. There we
cost
go. This is the
possible,
ultimate use of
paying the
panzer
highest
viewers.
wages
Capturing
possible.
barbarian cities. You heard it here first. Panzers finally have a use. Capturing barb cities. Cool. Got a barracks. Whatever, just build wealth. You too, just build wealth. Wealth, wealth, wealth. Not here though. You are building dry docks and ships that battle. And yeah, now you get to emphasize hammers. Yeah, and I could really start planting cities like even on these crappy inland plains, because I have all the technologies now that would help make those viable. Game. Infantry there. And sure. Go up there. And I guess I built an extra infantry on this settling party, so okay. Loading up another set. Starting to get a decent amount of machine guns. Yeah, machine guns really ruin the AI's day. It does not seem to handle them well. Levy! Hooray! More production. No. How about I not adopt caste system? What, you don't want to be emancipated? Jerk. You do not treat your people nicely. Wang. That's because that's what you're being, Wang. If that's how you act towards your people, I'm going to call you that. And not by the proper pronunciation. I'm sure you can think of a synonymous word of yours that appropriately describes what he is being by still running caste system at 1740 AD. Although he does have a lot of workshops, so I can kind of see why he's doing it. But since I'm not running it, he sucks anyway. Ha. That's my story, and I'm sticking to that one. Ooh, there's still longbows. I was kind of worried I was going to run afoul of rifles. Well, I do want to make sure that nobody's going to capture the city by surprise. It's not a pleasant surprise. Not a surprise at all. Yeah, why not? We'll just dump all my settlers into that city. Give them an extra turn of movement into the interior. Probably want to follow the river. There's probably good land up there. Probably. No. Yes. Alright, there's really no one here to oppose me. And I do not need a bunch of panzers now, clearly. So instead, build a levy. One panzer should be good enough. Good enough to beat the longbows. Wow, we're getting kind of carried away on the settlers now. Might need to vary that up a little. Might need to stop eventually. Nah, not yet. Not yet. There's still more land to be had. Ridiculous. I don't even care. I don't want to deal with all these little things. And yeah, that city is pretty productive now. I'm gotta give it credit for that. And I guess since I'm in state property, these lumber mills are just as good and arguably better than the workshops. Yeah, because they have the health on top of the other stuff. So lighthouse would benefit this city. It's already got factory, coal, and power. Plenty of health. So yeah, just just build some more stuff in it. Do I really need internet? Do I? No. No, I really don't. So why was I going there?
I just want to say one word to you. Just one word.
Could build 3/4 dam here. And off you go. Although I've already built factories and coal plants in so many of these cities that 3/4 dam just doesn't seem that appealing to me. Well, we're gonna use a promotion to heal. That's not abusive or anything. Not in Civ 5 or 4. And okay. Huh. What would we like to research? Superconductors? Before rocketry? I don't think it really matters. We'll go superconductors. And okay, got done with the Christian missionary there. Probably could build some more of them. Aqueduct, even though I don't have health problems right now, I will eventually. Wow, they farmed it? That's fine, I guess. I suppose. No, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to build 3/4 dam here. Because I can. Totally insult the AI by building 3/4 dam in the colony city. That comes very late game. One more promotion. Wow, auto raised. Ouch, that's not good. Get a settler up there. Alright. And now we're getting a nice steady stream of settlers to spread like a plague across the New World lands. You go there. Ah yes, finally some battleships. You know, I think we can quit on producing them on this side of the world. Still need an ironworks city. I can think of a couple places I might want to put that. And wow, I never even put a coal plant here. Well, we can do that next. And... Huh, well... Go ahead, load them all up. We are going to spread like wildfire. Then just build wealth, you know? Start keeping the tech slider high. I'm like getting virtually no cost by adding cities. In fact, I'm probably capped. Yeah, from number of cities, I'm capped at 7 maintenance. So, Courthouse isn't really worth a lot. And these cities pay for themselves very quickly at this stage of the game. Where are you going, worker? Did not give you permission to run off like that. Bank. Hydro plants? Nah. Let's go with public transportation and call it a day. Coal plants. We have another city over here with factory and power. Well, you know what? Build a couple workers. Workers for everyone. Oh, nope, nope. One of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. Okay, probably want to settle 2 south of the peg to get another levy bonus. Let's try it out. Although I want to settle here too. Automates. And there we go. Hooray! More war. More war that I do not care about one bit. So I'm sending someone up there. Send someone into the middle. Public transportation. Sure, we'll build Pentagon now. And if the AI doesn't get it... Jesus, I'm going to get Pentagon, even after putting it off this long. It's just crazy. Probably pick up most of these barb cities
Tell me
as
what you
well.
eat, and I will tell you what you are.
Actually, if I put a city here, I won't be able to put it here. I can just put it there, though. Which is just as good. Automate worker. Oh, another good city. How about that? We just keep getting more good cities. Of course, this late in the game, it's pretty easy to get good cities. Looks like I am still building settling parties with one. Sure, we'll build hydroplanes since they're available. Why not? And now a coal plant. Or no, I'm going to get Three Gorges Dam, so I'm not going to bother with a coal plant. Haha. One of the rare times the Three Gorges Dam is worth anything at all. Nope, can't afford a war. Don't want to afford a war. Alright, well, another set of nonsense here. Just automate him and turn. Fortify. Hey, more settling parties. And I was already sending someone into this middle range and somebody over here. You guys go up in this general direction. And what do I do with this extra settler? Certainly not put him in the old world. Is there any junky filler land I could claim? There kind of is. We'll just go with this. What's amazing is that such a city is not necessarily useless. This late in the game. With corporations, it could actually be good, but with state property, it'll just be like marginal, but still tolerable. And I really need a workboat here, as well as a lighthouse, and then we can go to the power plant. Churchill's taken pains to settle this island, and I'm willing to trade him that in return for the vast majority of this one. And yeah, there's apparently a site down here too. It's not super appealing to me. Yeah, I definitely need workboats in these New World cities. So much effort though. Not really, but more effort than I'm willing to put into a game that is well in hand. So take what you will from that. Automate. And okay, more workers. Workboat, excellent. Apparently I do have another settling party. We'll use it. Might as well use it. Yeah, just go there. Market. You can build supermarkets now. And supermarkets are a good fallback option after you have your grocer. They are literally +1 food, which is essentially like +1 health. And they're another +4 from very, very, very common resources. So if you're running into health problems, that's the health infrastructure you build, not these like hospitals or whatever, which are more expensive than them, mind you. I think hospitals are like 200 hammers, something like that. So yeah, if you're going with that, all the way. All the way. It's the grocers. Especially if you're America, because it's a unique building. But even if you're not, raw food is hard to come by. Unless you're running Sid Sushi. Alright. Workboat. Junk City. Check. If I did not have uranium before, I will have it now. Looking good. Looking good. Oh wait, I do not need a coal plant. Ah. More nonsense. Maybe I should just production automate too. I can certainly get away with it in this game. No doubt about that. Maybe when I'm done settling all the cities, I'll just production automate. Alright, still fighting longbows. And I've apparently stepped into barb culture. Cool. I'll just go somewhere else. Do I have enough machine guns yet? I don't think I do. Okay, seriously. Infantry, worker settler, and then we will handle the rest on the other side of the world. And yeah, we'll build supermarkets in relatively normal places to build them, like places that are having trouble with health. I mean, I obviously have pig. Well, I do because I settled it in the New World. I think I have sheep. I have cow. Do I have deer? Yeah, I do. Where's my sheep? Well, I can get sheep. I'm about to capture sheep if I don't have it already. So, there you go. That's all of them. All 4. That's a +4 health building and another plus food on top of it. Can a hospital do that? No. Hospital is just a raw 3 health for more hammers. So if you have resource buildings, by all means. And we'll just play this safely and take the promotions and capture the city. Alright. Heal up. And go up here. Do I need more workers? I bet they wouldn't hurt. Yeah, this is getting annoying now. And these are so good for production up here that we are just going to go production automation. I did not. What part of this game thought that look, I'm clicking on worker. Why? How is public transportation coming up? This is a problem in Civ 5 as well. Except for you can't even access your queues because the user interface blocks it with your drop-down window. So you have to like click open the drop-down window and then click like exit out of it just to see your queues.
What is happiness? The feeling that power
Don't get me
is
started
growing
on Civ 5.
and that
I'm getting
resistance
lots
is
and lots of
overcome.
requests and questions why I don't play Civ 5 anymore on YouTube. And it's because it's slow and frustrating. That is why. Yes, I know Civ 4 has problems too, but Civ 4 plays a lot faster. If you really care, you can do a search on the forums. I ran some numbers on the number of actions it took to do things. And yeah, in most cases, Civ 5 takes like double the amount of inputs to accomplish the exact same task as in Civ 4. Like, that's awful. For a game that's newer, there's no excuse for that. And there's a reason that I'm frustrated with the game, and that's the reason. It's just, just terrible. We'll go with rocketry before genetics, then we'll go fusion, composites, ecology. We're going to late space race win here, I think. I don't really have a lot of incentive to do anything else. I'm basically just looping machine guns, which will totally kick any AI to the Oh my god, what happened? Oh, Korea actually won that war. I see. Well, whatever. Things happen. What we need is more machine guns. Production automation. Frozen tundra hell. Could drop a city there. Wouldn't be doing much, but it would do something. But yeah, I want to wait until I've settled everything else now, and I want to make sure everything's in order. You'll notice that my tech rate just keeps climbing as I spam all these cities. And that's because they're not costing very much on a per city basis. There's some sheep, I can settle that. Apparently I have another settling party. That's right, this is the last one. Well, I don't really need more sources of aluminum. I don't really need more sources of anything at this point. Labs. In fact, why don't we just production automate everything? And to like really bottom out the effort this is going to take. And I should go take that city with my tank or something. No, Shaka. Huh. So I got a city being dropped there. And I was building... oh, whatever. Hey, hey, another great person. These are just going to be like game golden ages. That's what they are. That is what I see them as, because that is what they are. Alright, so dropping a city here. Yeah, this location's fine. Totally swamping these barb cities. Where are you guys going now? We're going there. Or no, we'll take the double food up there with the terrible other resources otherwise. And this is production automated, right? Kind of left it out to dry here. Yeah, apparently the game doesn't see fit to build anything in that area. That's fine. I don't care. Oh no, I had to cut my slider. That's because I stopped building wealth, because I production automated everything. Watch me not care.
Artillery adds dignity to what would otherwise be a vulgar brawl.
Alright. Once again, we'll just do that. And fortify. And oh yeah, I was going to build an infantry over here, which I think is now actually larger amount of land than my homeland mass is for me. Yeah, definitely. I definitely have more land in the new world than I have in the old world. And it's going to be pretty much just as productive soon, too. Yeah, these hammer cities, they develop quickly. And since I never got the chance to showcase this in the Boudica game, why not showcase it now? Whoa, I did not need to take that. Okay, fine. Yeah. I now have power in all these cities in the new world. It's a slap in their face, AI. How do you like that? You don't, do ya? Yeah. Over here, reinforce that. And I have most of the tiles in the world. Most of them. The AI's got some. Let's see how the AI is doing in culture. Hey, Washington's up to 22k, but their number 3 city is quite miserable. Love Sistine Chapel, and oh man. Watch the longbow attacks out and kills it. I'm 1 experience shy. Yep, that's not gonna work. Alright, go back and heal. Or you know what, we're just gonna trade off completely. You go kill that longbow and you go to the city and take care of it. And ironworks should go in a city as well. Where's my best hammer cities? Dresden. Knew it. I knew it. I knew ironworks would be best over here eventually. So here it goes. And just because I was going to be workshop spamming, I knew that the best hammer cities would be over on this side of the world.
But one cannot eternally live in a cradle.
Fortify. Drop another city there. You know what, let's do it. Infantry, worker, settler. Yeah, now we're cooking with fire. Where's that expression from? I don't know. I've heard it. And I'm using it. Kinda pointlessly using it. And yeah, we'll add another infantry and settler here to settle there. Alright. Capturing barb cities because the AI is also slow to work on those. So it's all me, all the time. Getting lab setup, so space parts will be very easy to build. It'll actually be a little bit of a joke. Oops, no. So to get for the larger bug interface, that's more accidentally clicking on the AI material. Okay, somehow I'm stronger than most of them. I don't understand that. I guess from all the machine guns and all the infantry I have just from covering cities in the New World. I guess that's what it is. It's kind of funny. No. Not doing anything with the Apostolic Palace. There we go, got the infantry set there. Yeah, maybe something like right here. That would work. And am I getting any culture in these cities at all, aside from when I built it? I don't think so. I think these cities are relatively culture-free. So many cities, hard to keep track. Yeah, no, they're culture-free, so I have to watch out for that. Don't want the AI griefing me. I'll just keep building machine guns. I think I'll be good for the rest of the game then. I'm actually strong enough where, like, well, actually no. I think only America and Japan wouldn't attack me based on my power. And they're kind of
As to
weak.
diseases, make a habit of two things. To help, or at least
Alright,
to
get
do
that
no
over
harm.
there. Nope, no need for environmentalism. Environmentalism would cripple us. Fortunately, we have such a large portion of the world's population, we can probably block it. Because that would suck so bad. Like, oh, you learned the joys of environmentalism. And go into strike immediately. And that is what would happen. And wow, there's some corn here that is unclaimed. Gotta get that. So maybe even another infantry and settler. Oh right, I have the wonder over here now. So many hammers to just throw around. Yep. More random cities. Wow, that took forever. I remember giving that order. Like a lifetime ago. Oh yeah, you built ironworks already. Build a Apollo program. And we'll work on the old observatory. Man, Skype just keeps going and going. Alright. Oh. Another city, absolutely. What are you gonna do, Barb Galleys? Nothing, because you can't see. You can't see that far. Oh, well, the clams they could. Oh well. I'm sure it'll be dealt with eventually. Do I have a city for that? No, no I don't. Another 2 infantry and settlers. So many cities. Wee. I like about the AI just not touching me this whole time. Just being left to conquer the world through these settlements. And I realize this isn't quite as exciting as being at war, but it's pretty effective. And it's a different way to play. Could I have already won by now with Conquest? Probably. Now sometimes you can't. Sometimes Conquest earlier in the game isn't as realistic. And you might actually have to think a little bit and maybe come over here. And you can get over here a lot sooner. with running a lot of great scientists involving for astronomy. You have to be careful about your palace and Forbidden Palace, though.
Soon it will be a sin.
Okay,
for parents
don't
to
know where
have a
that work
child
boat's set to
which
go, but
carries
we'll
the heavy
send it off.
burden of genetic disease.
Maybe even some coastal oil for all I know. Oh, hey, America took that. Yeah, it's still swapping into universal suffrage. It's kind of sad, I gotta say. Yep, go up there, more workers. Now we're getting some power. Even some tech. How about that? Still can't afford this 160%. But we don't need to. We don't need to. Hey, Apostolic Palace. Still going strong. Apparently these production automated cities are deciding I need more workers too. I don't blame them for that. Workers do seem to be a requirement right now. And where were you going? I think you were going here. Or no, you were going like up here. I like how it's building research. The game knows. Cannot afford a war right now.
If the radiance of 1,000 suns were to burst
Just build
at once
nukes and
into the sky,
pepper the
that
whole
would
old
be
world
like
with
the
nukes.
splendor of the mighty one. I am become death, the shatterer of worlds.
Nice assortment of great people. I am going for fusion next, right? No. I could be. Oh yeah, you do need it through the computer's line. Okay, maybe I won't flip this city. It's obnoxious. But it doesn't look like he's going to take any of my tiles away now. Hey, my people are rush buying stuff. I guess I did get the Kremlin, so it's cheap. I can get a lot of things built that way. A lot of things built that way, actually. Yep, get over there. Do I have? I do. So you build stasis chamber. What have you not built? Ugh, you suck. What else can I build? Thrusters, sure. Does the city have factory power? Yeah, it has power. Every city on this continent has power. Going back to my homeland, we can take a couple of builds in Berlin. Sure. Hamburg's been a nice wonder place. We'll drop a thruster there, thruster there. Alright, that's good for now. So easy to build the ship. Peace. Mass peace is broken out. We do not like world peace. World peace has to be corrected. Nah, they can be at peace if they want. Wow, I like espionage on people. This is crazy. I could like see into their cities. And what? Grenadiers, 1856 AD. What is this, real life history? Ridiculous. And hey, I'm getting enough income where I can bump the slider. Yay! Yeah, no one city is costing very much considering the number of cities I have now. And I'm very thankful for that. I still can't get used to being over here. I think we're good on machine guns here. Let's just do that. Get a little extra food. Not doing too badly for myself here. Most of my cities are already healthy and everything. And I'm not in environmentalism, which makes it really easy to get healthy. It is super easy to get healthy in environmentalism. Of course, you pay for the opportunity cost of being outside a free market or state property, and also if you have corporations, it can hurt you in that regard as well. But who needs corporations when you can have an entire half of the
Then
world
one
to
fine
yourself,
morning,
practically?
She puts on a New York station.
Am I like
her
looping
life was
workers here?
saved
No.
by rock and roll.
Okay, just making sure. This is actually going to be a pretty good production city for space parts as well. I shouldn't have trouble building everything. And we have one down here, sure. Just more and more cities. These battleships are good too, like they all take out large AI stacks because they do collateral. Maybe I even want one more infantry and settler. In the other order, please. Thank you. Yeah, I'm liking the lumber mills. I like that the AI knows that since I'm not in caste system, that the lumber mills are just as good as the workshops, or better. They're really better. And yeah, they need railroad to be just as good, but whatever. Have railroads. Slider drop down again. Oops, thrusters are starting to finish, as is the stasis chamber. So we are getting things done now. 37% of the land without fighting a single war. Just obscene. Unfortunately, that's not like happening with AI getting 20-some% of the world's land without fighting any wars or settling the New World. That was just outrageous.
Never trust a computer you can't throw out a window.
More great people. How many texts do I have left to go? I have 2 great spies and 2. So I can get one for 2 and probably one for 3. Yeah. Let's not wait too long for this. Let's see what great person I chose to keep. The artist, of course. It's not too bad though. Means I can get the fusion engineer. Yep, going for some 16 turn golden age. Should help out. Haha, this is part German now. Germany is everywhere. 24% German. At least London isn't like partially German. So wrong. Yeah, with the 3,000 beakers a turn. How about that? I love those golden ages. Even so, I'm not going to land this ship until the 1900s, which just kind of blows. This is a good tech pace, and it's fun to settle the New World, but it can slow you down a bit if you have enough land without going over there, which in my case I did, clearly. But I didn't care. Yep, just more of the same. Still, seeing fusion in 3 turns, it's a pretty sight. You don't see that a lot.
There is a single light of science.
In fact, I could probably maintain that by selling something for gold.
Everywhere.
Here, you can have, seriously, music? Ha. And you can have communism. You know what? Fine.
2 cities have been formed by 2 loves. If you speak the earthly by the love of
I
self,
will study politics
the
and
heavenly
Fine.
by
but
the
my
love of
sons
God.
may have liberty to study
I
mathematics.
could
and
spread more
philosophy.
Christianity around here, too. We'll do it from this city. It really doesn't matter which one. All those hammers from the Golden Age. Oh yeah, I should build a spaceship part, too, probably. Nope, can't turn our backs on them. I don't even know who you're talking about. I did not bother reading. I can read that fast, but that doesn't mean I care. And yeah, simple, easy 9-turn cockpit. I won't beat this within 9 turns, so it doesn't matter that I'm building it there. Let's build all the space parts in the New World. No, I've already built some in the old, but it doesn't matter. I'll get the really good ones built over here probably, or the bigger ticket items. Or I'll share it, maybe. How am I on time? Oh, I better stop this off. Alright, well, in the next part, we're going to finish this space race. Thumbs up if you like this video, thumbs down if you don't. Me and team signing off.